Hey, what's going on, all my fellow godlies and Warframe enthusiasts around the world? This is Vance from the ever-popular series of Warframe God builds. But today I'm going to be entering another video into the Warframe Suggestive series, and this one has to do with Riven mods. Now, for a long time, we've been under this issue where we have Riven capacity, and you have to actually use your platinum, your real-life money, to purchase more for capacity. Now, I've done it a couple of times, but for those who just really don't want to push out the real-life money to do this, I've come up with like an idea that I think could make the whole Riven hunting process a little bit easier, not only for the community, but also for digital extremes. Now, when you click on a Riven mod here, especially if it's one that you don't desire, like for instance, the Phage. I don't have this weapon in my arsenal. I don't really care about it at all. It will just end up being sold or dissolved. Now, it says up here that you should dissolve it into Endo, but I don't think that that's right. I think that if you've invested the amount of time and effort that it takes to get the Riven mods, given the only way to get them right now is through sorties, I think that the proper thing for digital extremes to let us do is to dissolve it into Kuva, because the whole world of Rivens revolves around Kuva. You have to do Kuva floods, Kuva siphons, and it's kind of a pain in the ass. Alternatively, if they're not going to allow us to dissolve this into Kuva, then maybe you could lock down one of these statuses by changing the Riven mod itself into a Riven slot. And by that I mean, see how the Phage has plus 10.9% status chance, plus 5% damage to Grineer, and plus 0.3 punch through? Perhaps you like that status chance, and you want to keep the status chance when you roll your Riven. Maybe if you sold a Riven mod for a Riven slot, you could slot that into your Phage Riven, and keep the status chance while rolling all the other stats. So if I end up cycling this for 900 and it gives me something like plus crit damage, crit chance, it just gives me random things, the status chance would be stuffed there because we effectively locked it. We used our Riven slot to lock the status of our choice. I think that would be a much more appreciated way to deal with this Riven situation, because Rivens, they make or break the game in a lot of people's opinions. To me, I think Rivens are great to have. They're not necessary. They make really strong weapons really OP. Nobody's trying to go after weak Riven mods or Rivens that are for weak guns. So the practical thing for digital extremes to do is to make it so we put a whole lot more time and effort into the Rivens that we want to push to the max. For instance, I would totally hunt for hours on end for garbage Riven mods, buy it off of people, make digital extremes more money by purchasing platinum and purchasing garbage Riven mods off of people, just so I could lock away certain statuses for the Rubico. I would definitely take the Rubico Riven all the way. I feel as though the Rubico has a lot of issues as a gun, and with a correct Riven, it could, you know, settle all of those issues. That way I could actually mod it for damage. So, if you like this video, if you like the suggestion, it always helps if you thumbs up, comment, share, subscribe, do everything I always encourage you to do. And until next time, this has been Vance, signing out. Peace.